The Vorth Collective was dying. Once masters of biotech and interstellar trade, their worlds were now dust, poisoned by the very nanites that had once given them strength. When the infection spread to their homeworld, they sent distress beacons across the galaxy. No one answered. The Cathar Imperium declared the Vorth contaminated. The Orion Syndicate put a bounty on any ship carrying their survivors. Even the benevolent Aurelian Accord sealed their borders. The Vorth were exiles, ghosts drifting through the void, until a human ship arrived. The UNS Venture, a medical frigate, wasn't supposed to be there. Its orders were to patrol the neutral zones. But when Captain Elena Reyes received the Vorth's distress ping, she changed course without hesitation. "Captain," her first officer warned, "helping them violates Accord quarantine laws." Reyes folded her arms. "Since when do we let laws decide what's right?" When the Venture found the Vorth Ark ship, it was little more than a tomb. Dim lights, failing life support, and thousands of desperate refugees. The humans didn't hesitate. They docked, suited up, and went inside. The Vorth looked monstrous by most standards. Eyeless faces, translucent skin pulsing with dying nanites. But to the humans, they just looked sick. Dr. Hammond, the ship's chief medic, knelt beside one and whispered, "We've got you." Within hours, human engineers rerouted power, medics distributed oxygen, and volunteers donated plasma compatible enough to stabilize the dying. The Vorth leader, High Speaker Armuth, trembled as he addressed Reyes. "Why, help us? Your species gains nothing." Reyes smiled. "That's what everyone says until we do." News spread fast. The Accord denounced humanity's reckless compassion. The Syndicate declared humans infected sympathizers. Yet none of that stopped them. Ships from Earth, Luna, and Mars joined the effort. Volunteers flooded in. They brought medicine, food, and, more importantly, hope. Soon, the humans discovered the nanite plague could be neutralized. Not destroyed, but rewritten. Using human biotech and sheer stubbornness, Dr. Hammond's team created a hybrid nanite that turned the infection into a healing agent. It wasn't elegant. It was messy. It was human. When Armuth awoke from treatment, his translucent skin now glowed with new life. Tears, or something like them, flowed from his pores. "You saved us," he whispered. "You changed our fate." Reyes only shrugged. "We just did what we'd hoped someone else would do for us." Months later, when the Accord summoned humanity to answer for its violation of interstellar law, the human ambassador stood before hundreds of alien delegates and said, "You call it contamination. We call it compassion." There was silence. Then, one by one, the Vorth entered the chamber, alive, radiant, standing beside the humans who had saved them. Every race in that hall saw something terrifying and beautiful that day, a species that refused to bow to fear or bureaucracy. For the first time, the galaxy understood what it meant to be human. Not conquerors, not saviors, just beings who couldn't walk away. And from that day forward, no one dared to say humanity was primitive ever again. Because when the universe turned its back, humans reached out their hands.